if I were to define this is social practice, I would say coming together to do something with the goal of creating an aesthetic event, particularly, sometimes an object, less times, but particularly an event that changes a situation or a person or a group of people.
And there's actually really a kind of radical openness in terms of feeling like these problems cannot be even determined, or the right questions can't even be asked by one person alone, but that it has to be kind of this co-productive effort.
The primary goal of social practice is to sort of promote confidence in the commons, to make a new form of the commons, which is sort of a public sense of the world that is not entirely defined by either the private or the public sector.
I don't want to define social practice. I'd rather just have creative engagements with life that take many different forms. And the job of definition generally has to do with institutions, and I'm not an institution.
I feel more comfortable using socially engaged art because then I feel like I am proclaiming the fact that we are good at something as artists.
There's a privilege of shared collective activity over expertise.
It's an artist-led process, but with the knowledge of others.
Being interested in social issues and the transformation not only of culture but of society and how we can do that as artists.
Social practice artists create a gesture, and often a welcoming gesture, that breaks down barriers for people to begin to draw out the creativity of others.
An author who teaches writers nothing teaches no one. What matters, therefore, is the exemplary character of a production, which is able first to induce other producers to produce, and second to put an improved apparatus at their disposal. And this apparatus is better the more consumers it is able to turn into producers, that is, readers or spectators into collaborators.
If I could distill it to one word, the quality of the programs that I facilitate, there is always some sort of exchange.
I am, let's say, almost ideologically not in favor of using social practice as a mere entertaining tool to generate sociability and to generate exchange between people for the sole reason of avoid, in a way, loneliness.
In the most idealized resolution of what it is, I think provides opportunities for people to be social. I mean, that's kind of a ridiculous thing to say, but we live in such an atomized environment.
I keep thinking that it means like somehow something to do with like just stepping up and being willing to try and deal with the issues at hand of where we live, and to the best of our ability as artists and community members, and not necessarily as politicians, as social workers, as anything else, but just be an artist, be in your environment, and do what you can.